Right. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. This is Daisy here. Um, the name of this video is You Need to Be Evaluated. It's a conspiracy. So let's talk about conspiracies, okay? And let's talk about evaluations. Let me turn on the light real quick. All right. So you guys know that we've been dealing with certain things in our community, mainly playing in IC3, virtual reality technology in the Black community, the mass disappearance of Black and Brown Indigenous people for clinical trial testing, rituals, etc. Because of that, it has prompted several individuals that work in the institutions, at companies, etc., to work against individuals, harass individuals, and start unnecessary drama and warfare. So you guys know I came on here a little bit earlier today, and I was telling you how out of the three public defenders on my case, one of them is involved with the white supremacists that are harassing me. And because he's fucking delusional in investigation, he doesn't see what's currently going on behind him and evidence. Remember, a lot of the karmics, they don't watch every single video. They don't know everything that's going on. They don't know the evidence that we've accumulated, right? So the title of this video is It's a Conspiracy, You Need to Be Evaluated. Because it's just like a joke going along the lines of this whole like, oh, it's a conspiracy. This is not happening. We're not starting a bunch of shit. Jermaine, J. Cole, come here, right? And this is going to be something that comes up with a few cases in LA. Jermaine, J. Cole, you guys know that like 4 years ago, I posted a video and it was about Drake and J. Cole playing with virtual reality. And why am I seeing you and talking to you like this? And what the fuck is this? Right? Which prompted Kendrick Lamar to make that song. I've been talking about this for months. How is it? This just conspiracy. J. Cole has a family member that works at California Wellness Foundation. Just wait, because this can get Jermaine J. Cole killed. This period can get him killed. And the only reason why I'm putting this out is because how they're gonna move quick. Play Roadrunner by Migos. That theme song, they're gonna move quick to make sure that whatever's going on in that court is gonna get unraveled, or whatever they're planning is gonna backfire on them. Now, before I start that, there's a conversation that I had with well, before I even start this, I just want to let you know that I did have a conversation with some individuals at the Attorney General's office, and I recorded it, right? So that they know, like, that the community is watching this. So don't worry for some of you guys that are worried about some things that recently happened. I did alert the Attorney General. He knows about all this that's going on. He gave me his personal email. I sent him all this content. And because of the Department of Justice complaint, and because of the United Nations complaint and the IC3 complaint, this is what's been getting certain things moving, right? So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Don't worry about them playing games with us. Don't worry about anything. That had to happen so that there's official oversight placed upon these people. Because remember, you don't see it. You swear you saw it. I know for a fact that you didn't see it. I know you didn't see it. You think I don't know that you don't know. But I know, right? It's like a type of magic in space. It's mental magic. And it's ran by different servants, right? So now you see how all these hoes ended up getting caught up and binded in drama, right? And connected to nonsense, and how all their hands got wrapped up in fuckery. Starting with Ghetto Nun, and look what's happening with Kendrick and YG right now in LA, right? Then you have Shantae, Astro Queen, and Nation of Islam, and her getting caught up with fraud and having to change her name and getting wrapped up in drama. You see, then you have Lulu I Love, House of Oshun, and hoes playing in IC3 and starting stuff in that ritual group getting pulled in. And Cyborgia getting pulled in. And you see how everyone keeps on getting pulled in because it's a vortex of drama that's going to suck them all in. And they destroy themselves there. It's spell work from space because of what they were doing. They casted it on themselves. So you guys see this. And now here's the next part. Did you guys know that Jermaine, J. Cole, people are getting robbed in North Carolina, set up? Niggas are threatening him. What are you guys doing playing games? They're playing with Chris Brown, right? Do you know that Jermaine has a family member that works as an assistant attorney general for the state of North Carolina? Yeah, Jay Cole. This is his cousin, Jermaine. Yeah, it's a conspiracy, right? Okay, so then how did Jermaine's cousin pass away across the hall from me? Yeah, this is Jermaine's cousin, Jamarius JJ Jamad Belk. How did he pass away right across the hall from me? Yeah, we lived in the same apartment. I have the picture of the autopsy ticket. Oh, it should be in this docket. Let me see. Put it in here. Something's going on. Let's see. I have it though, the autopsy ticket. Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy though. Yeah, yeah. Why? Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, and then who's their aunt, right? So let's look at this with Mr. JJ Belk, who passed away from fentanyl overdose. So now you guys know who's the plug in LA. Oh, really? Oh, really? So that's what's going on. Yeah, because guess who his auntie is? Okay. This is very strange. Yeah, Judy Belk to step down. Now she's doing consulting. Wait, what? Why would you step down from the California Wellness Foundation and now you're stuck doing consulting? This is Jermaine's auntie. She was the president of California Wellness Foundation. Yeah, they got caught. Like, because they were playing games, they're all under investigation because they were playing with spell work and harassing me. So the feds took it as an opportunity to set them the fuck up. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. I can step down. That's fine. I can step down until they finish the investigation. Well, Judy, the investigation is done, and they found that you were also involved in weapons trafficking. My nephew, but he's more conscious. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't. I have no idea what's going on with that. Or, and this is where the attorney general comes in. India, stand up. Yeah, zero divide. A court case against them because of the misuse and abuse of nonprofit funds. They're a organization that does coding development work for different nonprofits. Do you see how everyone got hacked and how everyone's tapped on the Salesforce network? Zero divide. Yeah, they got caught up. Zero divide. They can no longer operate a nonprofit in the state of California or for 5 years on the IRS level. They got their assets seized, and it says right here who gave them the money to set them up because of what they were doing with the technology. It's what they were doing with the technology. Who funded them? California Endowment, California Wellness, Whitman Institute, who's now spending down, and Wincote Foundation. Whitman Institute is now closed. But remember, it's a conspiracy though, right? So, yeah, I don't think she's being like harassed or stalked. This can just be a conspiracy. Okay, what the fuck? I didn't see this right. But remember, you thought you did. I know for a fact that you didn't. I'm just gonna make it seem as if you did. Let me step to the side to show you once and for all that you ain't seen it yet. The minute you see it, you'll know that you saw it because you'll think of me constantly, right? So now let's look at other family members here. Also involved. They killed one of Jermaine's other cousins too, playing with fentanyl and playing games with guns. And my cousin is J. Cole. And where are they from? Forest Hills. What are you talking about? Yeah, like Forest Hills Drive. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll stay. She asked me if I'm scared to fly. Lately, it's been hard for me to smile. Right. You want to talk about conspiracies? Do you know how fucking ridiculous this is about to be in the media? It's spell work. Yes, we all are involved in magic. Yes, we played with Diddy. Yes, men got kidnapped and raped for us so we could play with magic. Yes, people's kids were getting kidnapped and trafficked. We made an agreement. Our record labels. Yes, Bond had to get killed. Yes, we tried to set up T Grizzly. Yes, a lot of these rappers died because the label had to do it because they were too hot and they were finding out that we were getting lyrics written in jail. We were stealing everyone else's music off Instagram and playing with everyone else's flows. right across the hall from me in official court records and documents. Right here. The autopsy ticket. Yep, let me pull that up. You need to be evaluated. Just be careful with that because you don't have a license anymore and you don't have a bar license anymore. Good. So now let's keep on going with this, right? And people having sex in their family, you're playing with these rappers and you think that you're going to start something and people are waiting to put out their projects to code to do this and this and that. You think that you're stopped. You guys have to be careful with what you're doing. By the way, I just have to let you know. I just have to let you guys know because of what's going on with that coding. A lot of people are about to find out their hand is like wrapped up in something. That's all I'll say. White supremacists playing, so people like playing with people's kids. And why is it taking so long for it to end? Oh, okay, you haven't put out the subpoena? Just check. Oh, it's not done yet, the investigation? Oh, okay. 4 or 5 months later? Oh, they're still out of jail? Oh, okay. Right. And then finding out today that Merrick Garland's office charged three Mississippi officials, and it's still going. Yeah, but how did his cousin get connected to that apartment? Because that man that owns that building is doing a bunch of shady shit. Right. So now what else is going on? What else do they have their hand in? Hmm. 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 Right. Oh, another thing that I forgot to post too. Remember, none of this ever happened. It's a conspiracy. She believes that, right? But remember, City of Los Angeles, right? And notice an order to comply from the Public Health Department for stripping and destabilizing the electrical grid. It's right here. Told you. You need to be evaluated. It's right here. Some people forgot that this happened. We're all up and down my block in LA. Thank you. So let me just pull up the autopsy ticket. That's important, right? So that there can't be any confusion about what's going to happen next. Because now people know the secret hand that's been playing games and cases, playing with Kamala Harris, and starting a bunch of nonsense. And then I also have another thing too that, oh yeah, well, they said that we can get these technologies and we can put them on our different websites. So if we have a website, then we can put these different hacking technology and we'll get a percentage from their card. Robin, why would you do that? You just set yourself up with them. Yeah, but they said that we would just like, it's just like a little bit more money, Rocky. Yeah, but Robin, that you're basically saying that you're doing like money laundering because people are coming onto your website, Fenty Beauty or, Fenty X, and they're buying things and then their credit card is getting charged or you're taking a percentage, then what? Yeah, do you guys know that that came out that and Robin got sued? Yeah, that's what they were doing, like running around trying to get involved with housing this. It's right here. Yeah, that's what they were doing. That's what they're trying to get to. Okay, you can't. Okay, fuck. Yeah, but I got Okta, but that's through Nike though. And now you see all of them running to get an OnlyFans account or Patreon. Let me just pull this up. Okay. So that was you guys moving all that way in North Carolina. That was them doing it the whole time. Yeah. Just looking for the autopsy ticket because I have it. And then at Los Angeles, and also too, there was an investigation that got popped up uh, somewhere because somebody was playing games. It was an investigation, and somebody really got caught. I just can't tell you about this right now. Public health ordinances all over my block, on my apartment door, on my specific apartment door. You need to be evaluated. Yeah, just be careful with what you start. Okay, because it looks like you're like tiptoeing towards like illicit activities with children sexually. Right. Autopsy ticket. Oh, it says right here, see autopsy ticket. Okay, I think that's what I named it, autopsy ticket. Okay, just have to show you guys this so you know what's been going on. Oh, okay, because they got caught. They got caught. Hmm. Hmm. Let's get started here. Yeah, they have it on the LAPD website, but I think that gives like, enough like information, right? They don't like have like addresses and things like that. I have this autopsy ticket. It's just important for people to see that I have that picture of the autopsy ticket. I did. I gave it to somebody. Where's that autopsy ticket? Okay, this might be like an investigation for me to go into. But you guys just had to see that it was in my apartment and across the hall from me. But um, I figured, oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, yeah, drama. Um, so let me go here because you're paying for spell work and to have people harassed, and then you're paying for hacking technology to play. Right. Yeah, and now whose hand is involved in this with different rappers getting tapped and hacked? Yeah, yeah, why are you bringing like dramas? Okay, so let me see if I go back, way back, if I can find it here. Got it, got it. Cool. But remember, it's a conspiracy. None of this is happening at all. Not at all. Just not at all. It's just made up. None of that is going on. Oh, please, people don't need to do that. People aren't getting sick because they're having sex in their family and rerouting the entire public health system and CMS system in the pharmaceutical industry. It's not happening. They're not targeting a bunch of indigenous people for their farms because everyone's going to cut America off because of Trump and what they did. So we're trying to steal those farms so we can grow something, and those farms aren't producing. That's not. There's not a bunch of electrical fires because we stripped the entire copper connection system to run child pornography and Bitcoin and tensor spaces. It's a conspiracy. So now another conspiracy here, right, is turkey wings. Turkey wings, because that's how this started in North Carolina. Because remember, everyone can see and hear me, and Jermaine and them playing with that technology. We were on the Department of Defense website looking at their different contracts, seeing how they're wasting money. I told you about a contract for turkey wings. And that's how this recently got started, with someone looking in the database and finding different contracts that they were giving to IT groups or whatever. And they were using that money to pay for warehouses, pay for trafficking and things like that. And they got caught. It's right here in the news. It's just a conspiracy. Yeah, that's a conspiracy. You swore you saw it, but I know for a fact you did it. And then also too, because the data and the memory for the devices or whatever, the switches, the LANs, it was all tapped, hacked, etc. Done for. Yeah, I told you done. They're watching my channel heavy, hella heavy about Rabanta. Oh, somebody in virtual reality. Hey Daisy, I'm watching her channel. I want to know more about what's going on with the Attorney General. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, because this is very important for what we're about to go do. Like, should we wait on the Attorney General or should we blast him? Okay, so I will say this. For those of you guys that are about to go take action, because you saw what the police did today, I will say just wait for Rabanta to respond to my email. Okay, so they time to like respond to my email. I just got a response about video footage. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a recused, when someone has to get removed from a case because they have like conflict of interest. Okay, good. Right. So now you see what they're trying to hide, that they got caught like that, playing with white people, and a long line of drama, and 501c3 donations, and causing stalking harassment because they got exposed with my coding language. And then on the other end, trying to play with that because, okay, we just can't all be the ones looking stupid after we did that. Okay, but how is this happening? Because you should have started it. That's why it's happening. Or is that a conspiracy too? So now we know without a shadow of a doubt that this is what they've been doing and what they've been creating and what they've been causing, and that it's by design and it's on purpose, right? All right. So now we can move forward into things that make more sense, right? Like, why is your cousin the attorney general? You never told us all of that. Your cousin passed away across the hall from Daisy. You never mentioned that he was in LA losing weight, where you were getting weight. Why didn't you tell me that your auntie was like working in here? Because we're knocking down all these emails. Because one of the things that's going on is who's the one handling all these karmics. So now somebody is mandated, their hand is binded. So I'm going to tell you right now, for those guys that wanted to go handle your business, and because you saw what the police are doing, I will say, let me talk to Rob Bonta, because there's other people too that like are now wrapped up into the situation. Let me talk to Rob Bonta about this. Let's see what he does. Because now, without a shadow of a doubt, we've proven that he knows about this, right? Because I have this video on my phone, and he's admitted to knowing about the code, hearing about the chaos, and wanting to rectify it, and not being. I'm not affiliated with Matt Haney. I'm not affiliated with Latifah Simon. We can have a conversation. If there's an investigation that needs to be open, let's see what we need to do. That's what I was told, right? So let's wait there. Let's see what he does, right? Let's see what he does with these emails. Let's see what he does with the evidence that I gave him from LAPD. Let's see what he does with the evidence that was given to me from individuals emailing me because they heard about my case and they saw what these karmics did. Let's wait. This is going to be for a lot of people because a lot of people will be able to go use this, but look at the Attorney General. They know about all of this. How is that a conspiracy? It's happening in our state too. So you mean to tell me that all of us are in cahoots to lie and say that we were uploaded to virtual reality for whatever reason, and that we are all in cahoots for our kids to go missing and to have our bank accounts tapped and all that stuff, and to have white men following us around, that we're in cahoots doing it. Right. So remember, that's a conspiracy, right? To be evaluated. And this is going to come into a bunch of people getting snatched out of their seats. It's happened to judges. You need to be evaluated. Because it seems like you're goofy, right? Thank you. So this is one of the ways that Raquel Willis, name Raquel, let me see. She was Attorney General for Connecticut. So Boston Stand Up, Massachusetts. That's Massachusetts. Connecticut's a different state. Boston, Massachusetts. Connecticut is a different state. It's for, I believe it was for Massachusetts. Raquel Rollins. Oh, yeah, Raquel. She was from the Connecticut area. She was in that video about the Spanish community. Oh, that's another thing too. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's something weird where she thinks that the police are organizing against them because they expose certain things and that it's leading to people getting removed from office. And that doesn't sound right, because you just saw this video. But remember, they have sex in their family and they don't know that we know that. They don't know that people are watching this. They don't know that they're getting litigated. All they hear is like somebody got their door kicked in, or they don't find out about these people at all. A lot of the karmics that they've been finding out about just by chance is like little cyborgians to see who they're going to go call in Russia to get on the computer to play again out of their developers. Other than that, they don't know who's gone to jail. So remember, you need to be evaluated, right? That's a conspiracy. So this is going to be another thing that comes up. Why wasn't that like handled? Because you're having sex with your dad and you're playing games. Because you're going to teach all Black women a lesson by playing with Daisy. Because you embarrassed yourself the first, second, third, and fourth time playing with me and Matt Haney with text messages. You embarrassed yourself the second time getting all those judges benched. You embarrass yourself the second and a half and third time getting Chessel Boudin removed from office, getting hella people benched and put under the temporary judge program and removed as public defenders and litigators, getting their bar license revoked. Right? You embarrass yourself the fourth time with what happened in the Spanish community, people getting their head blown off, removed from office, hella shit going on, farms lost, investigations, removed from office. Right, I would feel a way too. But remember, I'm not the one uploading people to virtual reality and trying to prove a point. You keep on trying to prove a point that can't be proven. Me and you don't do the same thing. We're not the same person. We're in two different categories. You're trying to put me in your category by playing games and, well, we'll say this and they need oversight and, yeah, well, her coding needs to be regulated and why don't they regulate you? And the shattered biochemical pathways that you're implementing onto unsuspecting individuals through sexual intercourse, because that's the language that they're drafting right now, or grafting, right? AKA bone grafts, right? Play on words. So you fill the whole entire dental industry with human bones as amalgam. Yeah, you need to be evaluated. So be careful. Just be careful, because you just never know. Because when you think you know, I promise you, you still don't know, baby. And I'm in there again, letting you know that you don't know.